What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood subgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the Hermitcraft Amplified. Nope, Feed the Beast for the peeps. I hope that you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day. I've been playing around doing some stuff and things over here in the new 1.8. Making it amazing. And yeah, so this is the thing now. A little bit of a disaster up top, fixed it up bottom, but got automatic processing for all of our ingots now. So I played around with a couple of different designs, trying to kind of like get an idea of how I could stack this up. I think this really works kind of the best. I think it's kind of, I don't mean, for me, it's an efficient way to do it. I don't know if it's the most efficient way, but it's a efficient way. Why are you not working? Do we, oh my God, for reals? So, all right, check this out. So remember how I don't remember if it was the last episode or the episode before, we kind of showed that there was a problem with the level emitters and that they were like working backwards? Well, all right, so I logged in today. We haven't updated the server or anything. You can see right here, emit when levels are below or equal to the limit 20,000 10 ingots. If we go here and look at 10 ingots, we've only got 11. Now it's on. This is on. This is working. So in the episode I showed you on the camera, it was completely backwards. Now I check it here and it's working. Right here, pulverized silver, level emitter, 20,000 silver ingots. If we look, there you go, 4,000. So working. But, all right, so over here, where was the one I had an issue with? Let me see. It wasn't the gold. One of these guys was giving me a problem. All right, so here, lead, 20,000 lead, emit when levels below or equal to the limit, 20,000 lead, 12. So this one's not working. So I don't really get it. Like, I'm super confused by it. But some of them are working. So, and when I logged out and logged back in, or when I came on the server today, everything was working. So we're not going to change it. We're going to just hope that the gremlins get everything worked out. And I think that that's what was going on, actually. I think it was you, Kevin. This is Kevin, our new minion. And I'm pretty sure that he is responsible for possibly causing some problems with the AE. Yeah, you. So we have Kevin now, and we have another minion up here. What's your name? Who are you? Can't see your name. Okay, so we have a minion up here that's named Barry. Do we have it? Wait, hold on a second. Is that Barry? Yeah, he should be Barry. I named you Barry. Why isn't your name showing up? So, we got some minions named Barry, and I think we're going to add more minions in and about the base to help us out with our stuff and things. So, all right, let's go ahead, and what we can do here is grab some covers. We'll grab some of these guys. Grab some, oh, we already got some of those guys. And then we'll grab some full blocks of the marbles. Marble. And we're going to just fix up this area right here real quick. So, all right, got that stuff and things going on. I added, well, I haven't actually hooked this thing up yet, but it has power. Just an alloy smelter for me to be able to do stuff and things with, and the painting machine right there as well, just so that we have a couple of machines to do stuff and things with if we need to. So moving up, let me see here, we just need one of those guys there, and then all the rest are covers. So we should be good to go to cover this guy up, and it's going to look nice when it's covered up. Now, once we kind of log in and out of the server again, I'll just make sure I'm like testing this system and taking a look at it to make sure that we're, you know what I mean, that everything's working. It's really weird that there's an issue and I have to go emergency mute, and we're back. Everything's fine, guys. It's totally fine. Hopefully remember to emergency mute. So, all right. So we got those guys going. So there's a lot of stuff and things that have happened. We've got all the automatic processing over here with the sag mills of all of our raw materials, our ores into dusts. So that's set up. We've got all of our dusts set up to process and ingots. That's set up. I did go ahead finally and went around and changed all of these over to some of the biggest materials that were clogging up our system. So there's pulverized silver, pulverized lead, there's our apatite, there's our pulverized coal, and it comes down here and to put in the rotten flesh, I put in the arrows, just all the stuff and things I think we're going to have a lot of. That has caused a huge, well, not caused, that has made a huge difference in the system. If you take a look now, we still have a lot of types, we have a lot of bytes, but nothing's really full. And everything, we were getting full before. So this little teeny storage system right here has made a huge difference. So really cool. Let's go ahead and see here. Let's just bust this open. Grab all this stuff. and then we'll just squirt it all into our system. Squirt, 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 squirt. That's almost like a sound bite. All right. All right. Moving on. Actually, crapo, we need some of that marble again. Let me just grab this stuff one more time, guys. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, while we grab things out of the inventory. Bam. All right, so now I did cover these guys up too, and I think this looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a neat design, and that's kind of what we're going to do for the other guy too. Now, there's two storage guys here that I haven't filled up, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to cover them, and we are going to, actually, that will end up being, they'll break everything. We're going to cover these. But what we're going to do is leave these guys unused for in the future. Because I'm going to take a wild guess and say that in the future at some point I'm going to say to myself, I wish I had 2 more deep stores to put stuff and things in because everything's freaking so much crap in my freaking crap place. And then that's when we're going to be like, wait, that's right. You did put 2 deep stores. You have them. You're amazing. And it will be the best thing that ever happened. What did Bifidus get? Basic power. Oh, cool. Making moves, man. Making moves. All right, so we're going to cover this guy up. Now, we've been doing these FTB Infinities daily, by the way. Thank you for all the likes and support on them. I appreciate it, guys. And it's been really, really fun. And the one thing that I was thinking about, sometimes I think to myself when I'm not doing stuff. Like I'll be doing something, but not like stuff. And then I'll think to myself, what are we going to do in FTB tomorrow? And I really get all happy because there's just limitless possibilities, people. There's nothing that you can't do in modded Minecraft, and it's so much fun. So we got this set up. We saw the other day, I think I said it was Michael's base. I actually think that's the Jim's base. Now I can't remember whose. It's either Michael's or the Jim's. But that unbelievable crazy base, and that also really made me kind of feel like, you know, there's no limit, man. There's no limit to what you can do in the modded Minecraft. So crazy. So anyhoozle, I'm going to go ahead and get this covered up. And then I think what we're going to work on today is 2 towers. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no. Oh, no! Can Kevin just walk right off the edge? Don't walk off the edge, Kevin. Don't do it, man! No! You have everything to live for. What do you have to live for? Well, you just got named and became one of my minions. I mean, what else is there? Alright, so anyway, like I said, today I think we're going to start to work on automated stuff and things for AE so we can get some auto crafting online. So I think 2 kind of towery things are going to be cool. So we're going to work on that next. After I fix this up, we'll be RBs, peeps. And we're back, and I've been working on just some kind of random stuff and things here and there, guys. I'm trying to fix the alloy smelter stopped working again, so I've been working on trying to fix them, and I really cannot figure out what's going on with these, man. Like, all this stuff is set up the right way. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I've tried changing like the configuration so that these don't push and pull, and then like I thought they started working and then they stop, and it's really, really weird. I've disconnected them from the system. I've connected them back up. I've counted the number of connections to make sure that all of the I don't have, you know, more connections on the network than I should. Everything looks good there. But there's definitely something going on with this stuff. So yeah, all of these are set for always active, so it's not like the redstones should be interfering. But we're going to come back to that. I'm going to show you a couple other things that went on. So I also set up my auto fortuner, the block smasher, right over here, in case you haven't seen it or didn't notice. So, and this is set up to do all of the fortuning for everything just in that one block, and I just squirted it right up there. I thought it was a good spot for it. I got a ME interface terminal right here and a ME pattern terminal rocking and rolling. So we have all those. And stop complaining, I've built cable facades so that there's no cables there. And then I left this import bus right here just so that if we ever have a chest or anything like that, we just squirt it right down and we're good to go there. So also over here you can see now there's some power rocking into this resonant charge pad that will charge up all my stuff and things. All I got to do is stand on it and it's right there ready to go. You can see all my items are all charged all the time now. Everything's good to go with all that stuff. Pretty cool. So up inside of here I also made another change. So I changed the way that the auto anvil works. If you remember, I think I had said that I was keeping this on 50-50 or split damage at 50% so that I didn't have like I wasn't wasting the steel that I was getting. But what was happening was that when I keep it on there, you can see right here, even at the speed that it's at now, even with it on the split at 75%, it's still like bottlenecking and kind of having some issues. So I don't want there to be a huge buildup of chain in the system. And so what's happening is that is happening. There is becoming this larger buildup. Well, it seems to be pretty good and pretty manageable right now, but a little bit of a buildup in the system here. So in order to alleviate that, every time I turn this up or change the split on it, if I turned it to 99, it would work through just about basically everything in the system. But right now for steel, we've got about, what is that, 300 something ingots of the Tinker's steel. So it's working out. We got a good amount there. So we're going to leave it there for now. If I get, I don't know, there's part of me that wants to put it on the split 99s, but I feel like that's just a tad bit wasteful. I also added the chiseled marble tiles in little little pattern here on the floor of this one. Like you can see over here on this tower, we don't have that. And I just added that on there because I think it had a little bit of detail. We're adding the detail on the towers in a little slowly. Oh, and I also changed up where I have our storage discs or storage cells here and just made it a little bit more beautifuler. So that's the update of Stuff and Things. All right, so now what we're going to start working on, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do automated inscribers today or if I wanted to do the auto crafting. I think that we're going to do the auto crafting. So let's take a look here just so that things are a little bit symmetrical. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Geez, I can't even count that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the center. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead and break this block right there. No, just the one would be fine, game. No, it's perfect. And then let's just lose those blocks. There we go. So we're just going to make a little mark here, and that's where the center of this tower is going to be, the crafting tower. That way it's kind of symmetrical to where this is. And we can count this out over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. So let's pop these guys off right here. I was thinking about how much of this I'm going to do on camera and off camera, and it got to be a little bit confusing. So I figured I'd just start, and then as we come to parts where I can do work off camera, we'll do that. So we're going to pop those guys off like so, and then right there we have a little bit of cable. So I'm thinking that what we're going to need to do is make a larger controller. I don't know, man. This is going to be weird. Eventually we're going to have a much bigger controller, I think. So I made some ME controllers. I did. There they are. Nope. I made some ME, rewind. I made some ME controllers right here. So we can extend this. And I think that we're going to, what are you doing? I think that we're going to need to extend this out a little bit. And that means that we're going to kind of have to move some stuff and things around. So I had an idea for power. What we could do is make like a little ring right here. Like so. We'll just pop all these blocks off. And then there's already, these are already facades right there. So let's go ahead and grab, or we have some conduit right here. Let's just go like so. And start throwing down some wiring. We got a little bit of lag on the server right now. Something's going on. Somebody's in a spot. Who's on? And we've placed cable. It's amazing. So maybe we'll just do like a ring of cabling here. Like this. And then we'll take the tesseract down. We'll pop this guy over in here. Like so. Now, we need to get power into the system. So why don't we take this energy acceptor from here. Squirt it onto there. Like that. That should repower everything. So we're good to go. Let's just double check and see. Everything's catching up. So now we got kind of like a power thing, and then we can go ahead and grab some facades here, facades, and we can squirt them down inside of here so that it just kind of hides that there's power down inside this area. I'm going to have to probably pop these off in a second anyway, but I just kind of want to show you what it'll look like. So like so. So now we have like a little ring of power there. All right, so the other thing I said I want to do, let's pop this magnum torch off. And then let's set this guy down over here like that. All right, so we're good to go with that. Now, some stuff is getting unpowered. Power there. Power there. We can pop that off. We can pop that off. So everything should be connected still and working. Yeah, these guys are working. They're good to go. All right, that looks good to me. So we got some power transfer going. We got that stuff and things going. Now what we can do is go ahead and take the ME controller. I can't remember how long I can make this. How many more controllers can we make? Let me see here. 2, 3, 4. Now you don't want to make this too big because the power consumption gets astronomical. But I do want to make it so that it goes down into the next level a little bit. So there we go. That works. I don't know if there's a length, like a complete total length that you can make those guys. It's probably like 16 blocks or something. So let's go ahead and pop down here. Squirt that on there. Oh, it doesn't like it, I don't think. I can't see. Break the block. Yeah, okay, that's the longest that it'll go. It was right like that. No facade. Yes, facade. We'll pop that in there again. So that's the longest that we can make it. Let me see here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. I remember now. So 7 by 7 is as long as we can make it. This will actually let us reclaim some dense cable. So we're good to go with that. And then that will squirt down in there. Oh, wait. We can reclaim that one too, I think. Let's see here. Yeta wrench. Oh, that's weird. The Yeta wrench doesn't really show you. It shows you like an outline of the ME dense cable, or the ME dense conduit. So just so you guys can see. Wait. We'll break that. There you go. It's there. The conduit's there. All right. So now what we can do, we'll pop this guy off, pop these guys off, and out the sides here is where we're going to run some dense conduit. And, or we could just run dense cable. 6 or a half dozen, I guess. So from off of this side like this, and then off of this side like this, we will have stuff and things happening. Whoa! No, wrong, incorrect. Nailed it. All right, and then over on this side, we'll run the rest of the wire like so. All right, so now we're at the point where we got to start getting our towers going. So that means that we're going to need some applied energistics stuff and things. We're going to need some interfaces. And I think we're going to try to do this a little bit different than we did last season. I'm going to play around with it a little bit. We're going to need interfaces. So that means we've got to get some glass. We need the annihilation cores and formation cores. So for cores, craze kires. All right, I have a bunch. So let's get some interfaces made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 interfaces. And then we're going to need, where are they? Molecular assemblers. Can I make 10 of these guys too? All right, so we got 10 of those, 10 of those. So I'm thinking that what we're going to do is take this cable, the dense ME conduit, and we're just going to run it up like so. 3, 4, 5. Let's try it at 5 high for now, just to see how this looks. So then what we can do, if we do a pattern like this, like so, and then we put molecular assemblers in the center, like so. Then on the top, we can go kind of like this. I've seen a couple people, I think, in the other people's videos doing this sort of a pattern, and I kind of like it. I think that it'll work out good. Now, what will go on is that the interface is going to transfer power, or everything I think is going to transfer power through it. So it's all going to be powered. And then the interfaces, because they're touching more than one molecular assembler, they should split the load. I think it's smart enough to split the load between them for the stuff and things that it does. Now, if we look in here, now we can see the molecular assemblers that are online. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 8 of them already. So this tower can actually get quite big. Maybe we don't need to make it. I'd like to make it taller. So maybe instead of making it 3 by 3, we could just make it a little bit thinner. That might look cooler. So we can just go like this. Now we're not going to get that effect where, well, you know, it'll still split the load up. It's not quite as space efficient, but that's not what we're going for. We don't want space efficiency. We want it to kind of be tall and impressive. Like so. So if we want it to be like the other ones, the other towers that we have over there for the deep stores, let's go ahead and make 2 more interfaces. Where are you? Interfacad. Okay. What? Oh, what'd you say? Nah. All right. So we'll squirt 2 more interfaces in here. Get our dense cable. And there it is. Magical. All right. So now we've got, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the molecular assemblers. A bunch of interfaces on there. Now, hold on a second. Channels. Holy crap. We didn't count channels. So, wait. Is each one of these going to take a channel? I think so. Oh, that's not going to work. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. No, it'll work fine. That's perfect. No problem at all. It's a thing. We did it. That's the tower of stuff and things. All right, so now we can start to get this going over here too. Let's just go ahead and bring this guy up. Now, I haven't made any of the crafting storage or CPUs or anything like that yet. Let's just bring that up like so. Did I get my cable back, please? All right, whatever. Never mind. Don't need it. All right, fine. So let's go and grab the marble. These guys, bam, bam. And then we will... Oh, I got one wrong. Let's paint this guy. Oh, it won't go in there? What? Oh, I should use conduits. Or I should use facades. What am I even thinking? So, this guy in here... I think we have some of the other facades already done. Just 2. I bet you I got more in here. Thinking ahead, that's me. All right, like so. Squirt. Bam, bam. And then we want to go... Let me see here. I'm trying to think of how this is going to look best. That isn't going to work. Break some of these guys off. And then what if we went like this and like that? Then it's 1, 2, 3 in between. 1, 2, 3 in between. One of these, one of those, like so. Bam, it's a thing. It's amazing. It looks great. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like it's all contained. I'm liking it. I'm liking what we got. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. All right, let's go ahead and facade these guys up right down in here. Like so. Now, I got to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit of lag already from the base. A little bit when I'm moving around. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Let's take a look inside of here again. Could it be a power issue? No, that's good to go. Just feeling it a little bit. Let me take and see here. If we take our network tool. I made an ME network tool. Where are you, network tool? There you are. Just to kind of see about stuff and things. This network tool, by the way, is kind of funny. It doesn't do anywhere near the amount of stuff and things that I thought it would do. But, all right, so we can see all the stuff and things that are connected to the system now. We can see the 10 molecular assemblers. We can see we have the 12 ME interfaces there. As far as the power usage goes, let's look in RFs. So it's around 100,000 RF per tick. Is that correct? Holy crap. Well, let's go back to the treehouse just to double check something real quick. To the treehouse. Power system's holding up perfectly fine. It's amazing. Also, thinking ahead, build some printed silicone stuff and things. You know what? I can leave those in here because I'm going to use them in a second. So, all right, we'll head back over here now. I have a little bit of constructing to do. We've got to get some of the storage stuff and things built. And they're basically kind of like the crafting storage. They're basically kind of like making storage cells. So if you take a look at the crafting storage, like a crafting coprocessor, that's pretty easy to make actually. But like a 4K, you need a 4K ME storage component in the crafting unit and such for the 16K and stuff like that. The crafting coprocessors are going to allow you to run multiple jobs off of a single crafting storage because each crafting storage will only do one job at a time. And yeah, so we're going to build some of those. I think I'm going to build this thing off camera, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and automated processing stuff and things have started, peeps. So check it out. Now already over in here, we've got the crafting coprocessor encoded, and down inside of here, we've got the 16K storage component, 4K storage component, and 1K storage component. So I made a couple of 4Ks right here. Let's go ahead and craft up. Let's see if we can do this. 16... Whoa, 16. Bam. Let's do 4. Bam. Start. It's got all the stuff it thinks it needs. It's making it. Oh, is it using both? Oh, weird. Chink in the armor, Ted. So instead of... That's kind of weird. So instead of this guy crafting the 4Ks and then this prioritizing to probably use the one above it, or this 16K to prioritize the one above it, it did the one below it. I don't know if that interrupted the 4K pattern, but it happened so quick. I don't know if it's a bottleneck issue. That's actually easily remedied. But anywhoozle, let's take a look inside of here now. So now we've got 4 16K storage components. If we wanted to make the 16K this guy, crafting units, we got to get this in here. Let's go ahead and we'll clear this out. Go ahead and set the... Do I have any crafting units? I already have 9 of them. So let's just go ahead and make them manually. We're not going to make too many of these, so we're probably not going to need to automate it. So if we do, we'll squirt those in there. Let's go ahead and get our 16s. Squirt these in there. Bam! 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place these like so. 2, 3, 4, like that. Now, let's get 2 more 4Ks made. So we come over here, we go 4K. No, wait, 4K. Let's craft 2 of these guys. Begin. 1, 2, and then we'll craft 2 more 4K storage like so. We'll squirt these down here. Bam, bam. So now we need our crafting coprocessors. So if we were to make 2, 3, 4 of these guys, we do not have enough crafting units. So like I said, we're not going to do too many of these, so we can just go ahead and do them manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squirt. And then... honestly, we didn't even really need to put the crafting coprocessors in there, but whatever, it's fun. It's fun, so we're just going to do it. 3, 4, bam. So now if we go ahead and squirt these guys, it should create a single crafting storage. Now, so this should be 32K of crafting storage because it's combined, and these are both 8Ks now. Now, I'm thinking that what we're going to do is actually squirt another conduit on top of here, like that, and then we're going to try to put 2 64s at the top. That might be a little bit of overkill, to be honest with you, for us right now. And we can always pull the components out of there to increase them as we need more. This is probably a good amount, just so we're not getting the overkill going. Let's look back inside of here for 4Ks. Let's go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. Begin. And then let's just go ahead and pull these guys out and squirt them into there. And then we'll grab these 4 guys like that. And then we're going to need... Oh, wait. We need more of these guys real quickly. Oh, my God. So much stuff and things are happening. 2 of those guys. And then 2 of these guys. We're getting automated. It's amazing. All right. So then we'll just take these like so. Come up here. Popping it and popping it. Dropping it, squirting it. Gross. All right. Like so. And like so. Check it out. Now it's a thing. Oh my God, it's a thing. So now if we grab some of these guys and these guys, and we go ahead and start to paint this in a cool patterny type thing. When we go like that. Do we put one down like so? All right, cool. And then we'll just squirt these guys into here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Like that. And... we're just going to need some tile blocks. Here, 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 and here. Now, I don't have any crafting monitors online yet, which is something that we're probably going to want eventually. And yeah, for now, it's going to be cool. So we'll come down here and squirt these up. Squirting it, banging it in. Just banging those in there. So it's a thing. And so, we now have the ME storage thing going. We've got the automated... molecular assemblers going. We've got our crafting storage going. It's actually starting to look like a base, man. It's like a real thing. Now, like I was saying, I do have to comment. I am starting to create a bit of lag in here already, which concerns me. It really concerns me. I'm not sure exactly what it's from. There may be something going on in here with these guys, because these guys still aren't working correctly, and I feel like we might need to just abandon this project and change the machine and see if that can help us out. Instead of using the alloy smelters, we'll do something different. I just wanted to use Ender IO because I hadn't used it before, really. We didn't use it in Monsaw, so I thought it would be cool. But these guys over here are going good. But I'm just kind of wondering what it is that's causing us to have the little bit of frame rate lag that I got over here right now. I don't know what it is. You know, this happened to me in Ultimate, I think, too, or Monster, actually, when I did the 1.8 back there, because I had so much stuff and things in a single space. So we may need to start spreading stuff and things out where we're just kind of use up more of the area that we have. I originally had planned to use these guys for more for like farms, so like tree farms and wool farms and stuff like that. But we may need to take some of this automated processing, and instead of having it occur over here, unfortunately, may just tear this all out and move it over to a different area to save on pumping huge amounts of stuff and things into single chunks or into a couple of chunks over in here. But we definitely made some progress, and we're thinking for the future. Stuff and things are happening, peeps. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. I had a really good time hanging out. I love doing this kind of stuff. I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, wait, actually, what's tomorrow? I don't know. I can't wait for the next episode of Feed the Beast because we're going to do the automated Inscribotron MK, whatever it is, MK2, MK3, and I'm excited to do it. Now, I've been playing around with Steam's factory managers. I know a lot of people are using it for the inscribers. I don't think we're going to do it that way. We'll see, though. But yeah, so guys, if you liked hanging out and you had fun, please don't forget to hit the like button and show your support for stuff and things. Feel free to share and favorite the videos you see fit. It's your first time watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And may the stuff and things be with you. Good.